Hello everybody, welcome. My name is Carol and welcome to my Blue and White Kitchen. Today I'm going to make one of my favorite quick and easy desserts. This dessert is so easy to make. You can whip it up in 5 minutes. It bakes for 35 minutes. It's great. It's a chocolate chess pie, or you can add bourbon and call it a chocolate bourbon chess pie. So let's begin. So I'm going to start, and in my bowl I've melted a stick of butter, which is 4 ounces of butter, and to that I'm going to add 4 ounces of chocolate chips, which is almost 3/4 of a cup. So I'm going to add that to the melted butter, and I'm going to give it a quick stir. And I'm going to let it sit for a minute, and it'll melt really nice. I'm going to let that sit there. And with that, I'm going to take my other bowl, and with this, I'm going to add 2 eggs. Make sure I don't get any shells in there. Whoop, I got a shell. Oh, I got 2 shells. Scoop it out. All right, I got it. And then I'm going to add a cup of sugar. And I'm going to mix this really well. And then at this point, you can either add vanilla. So I have some vanilla bean paste, which I love vanilla bean paste. I think it has a richer flavor than just plain vanilla. And you can buy this on the internet. I rarely have seen it in stores. Sometimes I'll see it in some of the specialty food stores. But so I just order this, and it's wonderful. It's just thick. And so I ordered about a teaspoon of that. And if you decide you want to make a chocolate bourbon chess pie, you can add about a tablespoon of bourbon, but don't tell my husband because he has a fit when I rate all of his really good bourbon for my cooking. So maybe this one I'll just down. No, anyway. So now I'm going to give my chocolate and butter a good stir, and I want to make sure it's fully incorporated. If you've added it to the butter and it doesn't seem like the chocolate's melting all the way, you can stick it back in the microwave for 5 or 10 more seconds. Mine's doing pretty good. It's pretty melted. Whoops. Splattering it everywhere. So I know I was out of town last week with a bunch of my friends and decided to cook. Thank God I had like 4 women cleaning up after me. It was so much fun. But I made this for dessert, and they all absolutely loved it. So there we go. So my chocolate's all nice and incorporated and melted almost. I'm going to give it another stir. Okay. And with that, I'm going to mix this for a second longer. So this is 2 eggs, a cup of sugar, and some vanilla bean paste. And I'm also going to add a little sprinkle of salt. So then I'm going to incorporate the chocolate mixture into the egg and sugar mixture. And I have 2 different types of pie crusts here. I have a graham cracker pie crust, and I have a walnut pie crust. And you can also use a pastry pie crust. I like to use either one of these. Now, remember, the walnut one has a pinch of flour in it, so it's not 100%, it's not gluten-free. But anyway, today I'm going to use the graham cracker crust. So I'm going to just stir this a little bit. You don't want to overbeat it. You just want to incorporate it. Okay. And so I'm going to pour that in here. Oh, your guests will love this. And I'm going to bake it on a baking sheet just so in case it bakes over or something happens, my oven doesn't turn into a mess. Okay, so it's going to go in the oven, 35 minutes at 350. And here we go. Wow, does my house smell absolutely wonderful? I'm just about to take my chocolate chess pie out of the oven, but don't forget to like me, subscribe to me, and share my video with your friends, your family, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your ex-husbands, your husbands. So anyway, let me take the pie out of the oven, and here we go. So I just took my pie out of the oven. Oh, that's hot. And anyway, I am going to let this sit in the refrigerator overnight. If you need to take it right away, put it in the freezer and let it chill way down. You can serve it right away, but it won't cut that nicely. So here are a couple pies that I made yesterday. As you can see, I cut one all the way, and the other one I'm going to show you how to cut. But if you're going to serve it warm, just do it like this and stick it in the oven for a couple minutes. So anyway, to cut the pie, I am going to turn it upside down. And hopefully it'll come out. Turn it right back up. And so I'm going to try to cut this without the crust falling off, so we'll see if it works. So you want to start, and I usually cut it in half. Good, it worked. And then I cut each half in 4 pieces. Oh, that worked too. There we go. And then I stick it back in the pie crust if I'm going to heat it up. If I'm going to serve it cold, then I'll just leave it like that. So I'm going to take one piece and I'm going to put it on my beautiful plate. Let me move this. Remove that. And with that, oh, let me move this too. I'm moving everything. Okay. So with that, I am going to serve it with a little bit of vanilla ice cream. Huh. Put that right on top there. And then a nice big fresh strawberry, a couple blueberries to make it pop, and then I like to add some slivered almonds on the top to give it a little bit more crunch. So there you go. There's my chocolate bourbon chess pie. Enjoy.